It's interesting because I feel like every year that I complete something, I go back and evaluate like what is my definition of success.
Yeah.
You know, is it an award? You know, is it money? Is it distribution? Like, you know, it's one of those things that I feel like is ever changing. But I think a success for me is one of those things where as long as I can create a work and get a reaction from it, you know, I provoke someone to either smile, laugh, get sad, or relate to something that they may have gone through. I think that is probably the biggest success that I can get before anything else. Everything else that comes with it is great.
So you are a screenwriter and an actor as well. So how does that knowledge of those different roles, how do they each influence your director role?
Yeah, it's funny because I kind of came into this industry as an actor first, and I really just wanted to be able to you know, see myself more on screen and not just wait for
You
opportunity
look
for
good
someone
on
to say,
camera, so that's
you know,
not bad.
hey, I appreciate it. Likewise, Akua, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm accepting an Oscar speech just the way you drift, but yeah,
Black Sun specifically highlights the resilience, which is why today's discussion is about documenting resilience. The resilience of those featured. As a director, what intentional approaches did you consider to document this human capacity?
yeah, I think it's just important for people to see that, you know, we all go through our own versions or obstacles or um, I guess embodiments of adversity, and it kind of pushes us to be resilient. It's so important to keep inspiring people who think they're at their end or their lowest point. You know, you got to keep going, you got to keep pushing. So you know, having these two incredible, encouraged, or sorry, courageous women, you know, tell their stories and to be able to bounce back and still try to help others, and maybe in the form of prevention as well. It's just very important to you know, shed a light on these stories so we can help to prevent more of these situations happening by listening to those who've already experienced it. So there's nothing quite like trying to promote the strength of people who have gone through such harsh times. I really tried my best to bring her on to utilize her platform through the film to really kind of demystify, you know, some of the things that people think about us as people. You know, about, you know, us being labeled as gangbangers and revenge takers and that kind of stuff, and really just shedding emotional intelligence as to why these things happen, maybe so predominantly in Black communities. Sometimes the simple problem starts by not even getting a chance to be heard. Like, you know, it's no secret to debunk the fact that, you know, we don't get as many opportunities. You know, that's why a lot of people are trying to create initiatives. There's a lot of organizations like BIPOC that are really trying to just funnel opportunities to people that look like me, indigenous or whatever the case may be. You know, people who are considered minorities. So definitely my advice would be to try to join as many of those groups as possible that are really funneling opportunities to specific people, filtered people, especially, you know, Black people as well.